This is Ezriyah Scott, meet me halfway on your block, and I am here today to speak with you about a couple of things. Thank you for stopping by today. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me. Cool. I just need to take this off. Yes, this is your girl Ezra Scott. Meet me halfway on your block. I appreciate everybody for being here today who is present. Today we are going to cover step 1, step 2, and step 3 in the process of beginning to heal. And step 1 is realizing that you need to be healed, realizing that you are hurt. A lot of us don't even realize that we are hurt. And then when we do, about time we do realize that we are hurt, it's because of somebody else. It's not even because of something we did. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. This is Ezra Scott, meet me halfway on your block. And like I said, today we're going to talk about the beginning steps of healing, because you want to heal and you want to be better. So step 1 is realizing. Realizing is coming to grips that things need to change for the better and for the positive in life. We all want better things. We all want positive things to happen. So in order for us to move forward in that, we come to grips and we realize, okay, something is not going on right here. Okay, something is not like how I want it to be. So what we do is we realize, we come to grips that we want things to be better and positive. Step 2 in the process is engage. Now, when we engage, we're going to manifest with intent. Now, we're going to think about the positive things that we want to happen, even if it's just one thing. You could set yourself with a small goal, one thing that you want to be better: finance, relationship, anything, childhood trauma, your health. You can pick your goal. You can pick what you want to focus on specifically as the thing that you want to manifest to be better. Because what you're going to do after you manifest and you think about it, you're going to start talking about it. And that's the step 3, vocabulary, improvement in your techniques. When you think positive things, you start talking positive. Therefore, you start acting on positive things. Now, to place all of this together in the healing process, it all starts with our thoughts, what we think. We begin to think things because of experiences that we had in life. Now, our experiences forms the way that we believe things are, and we act on such a way. So if we believe that things are good, we're going to act like things are good. If we believe things are bad, we act like things are bad. And we do this not even realizing that we're doing it. So that's why we come to grips to realize, I want positive things. I want good health. I want more money. I want a better relationship. We speak nothing but positive, the things that we want, the things that we do. Not do We don't speak about the don'ts, we speak about the do's. When we manifest, we only think about all of the positive outcomes, all the positive things that we know could happen, all the positive things that we think can happen, all the positive things that we want to happen. And you can pick this goal. Don't forget that step 3 is a vocabulary and tone. You're going to speak of good things. When you start to speak of good things, you seem to be more happier and uppity. And then with your spirit being uppity, your mind and your expressions being very precise because you're more in a happier tone, you're using a vocabulary of someone who wants better and positive, and your intentions, your actions, and your behavior will be because of what you thought, which were positive things. So, to break this down in categories even more, we must remember in the very first process in starting to want to heal or even start healing that our thoughts, what you think, becomes your belief. What you believe is what you act on. That's the world that you create. So you start thinking about having more money. You believe you're going to have more money. You start acting in a way that you're going to have more money. You start going places. You start being in the presence of the moment of where more money would be. And once you start thinking it, believing, and acting on it, then it actually becomes your whole mindset. So now you are a person who thinks about positive things, thinks about more money. You start doing things that put you in the place of having more money. You start being in places where people and things are where you have more money, and your whole mindset around everything that you do begin to transform. And that's the world that we're trying to create. If we're trying to get past childhood trauma, abuse, neglect, if we're trying to get past guilt or the loss of a loved one, we are all in this together. It starts off with our thoughts. We have to start thinking and believing more positive about our childhood, about the things that we've experienced. And you think to me and say, how do I think about positive things that came out of that? Well, we are here today to discuss it and find mechanisms and ways to get past it so you will be able to heal from it and no longer be depressed, no longer cry, no longer be angry, suffer from anxiety, stress, backlash, or anything that is negative. Is we're going to turn all of this because of you into a positive reinforcement. Now, with that being said, we are working on our mental. This all has to do with thoughts, beliefs, and mindset comes from your brain, and that is your mental, correct? So when we are working on our mental, we are working on the very first few letters in the word mental. We're working on me. So when we're doing this thing called mental health, we're working on me. We're not working on the group of people. We're not working on the people that hurt us. We're not working on the things, trials, and tribulations that we've been through. We're working on me. And we start with the mental. We start with the brain. Within our brain, what are we doing? We're thinking. After we think about something, we do or don't, which cause actions, right? And with that being said, we create our world. Now we must keep remembering this so that we can create the world that we desire. If we want to be living healthier, we're going to create that. If we want to have more money, we're going to create that. If you want to have a better relationship and a lifestyle and any and everything, longer hair, longer nails, whatever you desire, whatever your goal is, you can have that Anybody can have it. But first, it starts with your brain mechanism of the way that you think, that you turn this thinking into actions and you create your mental. Now, I do appreciate every single one of you who has stopped by. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and share. It helps my channel out a lot. This is Ezriyah Scott, and I'm meeting you halfway on your block. All right, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Just for a moment, I am going to step in front of the screen. Hello, body. Salute to the blue suit body. I appreciate you for stopping by. We have Angela Morgan Lee. Thank you, thank you. This is Ezra Scott. Meet me halfway on your block. We have Jason Tycoon in the building. I really appreciate you for stopping by and showing love. We have Bruce, Jennifer Gonzalez. Don't follow Luke. That is amazing. Now, with that being said, everyone who has been here thus far, is there any questions or anything you would like for me to go over? Anything that you would like for me to like pause at, go over, redo? Is there anything you would like to tell me or discuss? And we can work through this together, because I am a powerful person who believes that everybody that wants to be healed can be healed. So if there's anything on your mind, let me know. Anything at all. But like I was saying, to let everybody know that it first starts with your thoughts. Hello, Erin. It first starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts become your belief. That's what you believe, and you begin to act on what you believe. So no matter what is going on negative into your life, you can transform positive an outcome of everything else that happens into your life, because you begin to think it and act on it, and it shall be. Two of the other most important things that we must remember when it comes to the beginning stages of healing is you want to constantly think positive, constantly think positive, constantly speak positive, talk positive things. With that being said, that changes your whole vocabulary. So you start saying things that are very positive. You start saying things that are not like yourself, because you want to be better. You want to have better. So your vocabulary would change, your actions would change, who you are around, what you do in your everyday life, everything will begin to change, because you are creating a better you. Your past does not represent who you are now, makes your future even brighter and better. So we must start thinking nothing but positive things and start doing positive things. No matter if it's the smallest thing to the biggest, whatever it is, start with that one thing and believing in yourself, acting on it. And this is something that you do not have to include others in, because when you're working on yourself, it's just all about you. So with that being said, I really appreciate everyone who has stopped by today. Salute. Have a great day.